Welcome to the NYSE Big Startup, a show about unlocking potential brought to you by NYSE and hosted by me, Guy Kawasaki.
Atlassian is about an 800-person company. We started in 2001 and we've grown from two of us founders to 800 people because we provide collaboration products to other software companies. So our products, Jira, Confluence, all our development tools help companies like NASA and Nike and the New York Stock Exchange to develop their own software.
How did it start?
We started back in 2001 by building Jira, our issue tracking system. And I guess it really came about because we didn't want to get a real job.
Did you face particular challenges when you started this company in Australia?
So firstly, in Australia in 2001, it's nuclear winter. We're 22, haven't graduated from college, and we're starting a bug tracking system, which is a very crowded market back then. So there's no way we could get funding even if we wanted it.
And so what did you do?
So we bootstrapped. We did some consulting work on the side, and we ended up selling our first copy of our product less than 6 months after we started building it. So I guess we used the funds from the company to grow.
Did you make any mistakes along this path, or was it like proverbial hockey stick here?
I always think you can make as many mistakes, you make them all the time, but you just can't make any fatal ones. So we've been lucky not to make any fatal mistakes.
Is there a lesson for other entrepreneurs? Because I think a lot of entrepreneurs, they take models as given. They're not pioneering models. So is there a lesson about your business model?
And I think the thing to learn about is to always challenge the things you don't understand. So, because so many people told us, there's no way you can get to $1 million selling the model you do. There's no way you can get to $10 million. There's no way you get to 100. And after a while, you stop believing them. So I think for people, it's always just question the status quo, whether it's a business model or what you do in your product or the way things work. You just got to question that.
Okay. So do you have a sales force? Are you out there pounding on people to send those checks? Or?
No. So Atlassian has no commissioned salespeople out there. Ostensibly, all 800 of our staff are salespeople who will give you service, but no one's on the hook to sell.
So what element of product design makes this possible that you don't need a sales force?
I think a product needs to be self-service, so it needs to be good enough that you can download it and evaluate it yourself, and it needs to be transparent. So your pricing model needs to be online so that people can see how much it costs.
And any last great generalized tips?
My biggest tip is build something for the long term and build something that you are personally passionate about, because I don't think there's any way to build a really great company unless it's really got a long-term focus, and you've got to be passionate about it or you're not going to be successful. Build a company where you want to work each day. This is the biggest thing. I feel so many Silicon Valley startups are here till the IPO or here till the next thing, and they just don't have a soul. Like they don't really have a higher purpose. And for me,
what's your higher purpose? Well,
a few things. I think our company is like a big canvas that people get to paint on. So every person that comes to work at Atlassian can paint their life's best work on that canvas. So I'm really passionate about that. And secondly, I feel that software can change the world. And so we get to help every other software company be that much better. And if you think about the leverage effect that we have, if we can make every software company on the planet, 50% better, that just makes so many things better.
All right, Scott, thank you for joining us. A lot of wisdom, a lot of humor. Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Thank you for watching the NYSE Big Startup.